Tor Lithanel Rangers against the Miszville Mavericks. This is the second meeting between the Rangers and the Mavericks, with the Humans winning 3-0 in this fixture last season. Johan Franz scored twice, and Josh Pocket Rocket added a third touchdown for the Mavericks while he was still on that roster. He now plays for the Hansburg Hamhawks, of course. Rangers head coach Damien Hardwick has taken the extraordinary step of resting all but 2 of his players ahead of the Tor Lithanel derby next round. The Rangers had an event this week where they'd been impacted by a recuperate shortage. So any players that get injured against the Mavericks, they would not have been able to heal for that big local derby against their hated rivals, the Celtics, next week. So Hardwick, all but 2 of his players are not here. Logan Lothran and Libor Buffel are the only 2 senior players to line up for the Rangers today. The rest of the team will be their entire academy.
Oh my goodness. I was not expecting this kind of move from Hardwick. But I can understand because the big game of the season for them is next week. This one is just a regular battle. The big one is against the Celtics.
Now, remember how the event worked as well, of course. If Hardwick loses this game to the Mavericks, he gains a value X fail demand, where X is the number of players rested for the game.
Oh.
So if the Rangers lose, that is a value 12 fail demand.
Fail demand.
And trust me when I say he just loses a team reroll if that happens.
Can you lose 2 rerolls back to back in a single go?
No, I don't think. Well, it might be someday someone will do it, but not this time. For the Miszville Mavericks, who are, of course, the winners of the Howitzer Cup last season, they finished second in the Elite Division, only losing out to the Celtics in the final game of the season. The Mavericks are in the relegation zone, and they have really struggled this season. Part of the theory is because they are coached by Random Guy, and it is well known that Random Guy cannot coach even-numbered seasons. This has been a thing since the early days of Rebel. Like, the guy is amazing in odd-numbered seasons, and he cannot coach for his life in even-numbered seasons. This is the 24-94 season. George Fleisch and Johan Franz, 2 of the team's key players, have both taken Recuperate to be fit for the Mavericks today. Victor Rage, who is the character that Random Guy plays, his team have slipped into the relegation zone for the first time after the deckhands drew with the Espenon Enchanters in last week's show. Let's get into it. Our main event.
Wow, this is going to be hard to call.
So the Rangers are going to have a bunch of players with like random skills, traits from the academy. Going to be all over the place.
There is a lot of players actually from the Rangers.
They've got their whole academy of 11 players, plus the 2 that they've kept around. This has to be an opportunity for the Mavericks, you would think.
Well, if they cannot win against the academy of another team, whom could they win?
Well, that's the question, right? Rangers in blue, Mavericks in their traditional orange, yellow, and white.
We didn't see the inducements. I don't know if there will be any.
Coin toss won by the Rangers. They choose to receive. And let's take a look at the teams and the inducements for this game. Onions, the Ogre, continues. He has an Agibust and Guard. The 4 Blitzers, Jeff Uberivald, Ren Redrum, Pon Dodley, and George Fleisch. George Fleisch's movement down, of course, but is the consummate professional, even though he doesn't have pro. He doesn't need pro. Johan Franz is the speedy thrower, who only rolls 1s and 6s. Gilbert L. Wise is the rookie lineman. Filbert Hughes, the dirty player. Tommy Taffy makes his debut for the Mavericks and has the block skill.
New name, good player.
Jean Blag, Hank the Tank, and Finn Farquhar are the rest of the linemen. Hubert Dankworth is the catcher, and Harvey Red Radish is the halfling on the tee. The Rangers, which will have many names that we will not recognise, look a little bit like this. So Logan Lothran, we do recognise. He is the normal Mighty Blow Blodge catcher. Anders Everson comes in at catcher. He has Juggernaut. Maxence Mertens has Strip Ball. He also comes in at catcher to be a budget Budaboos. Jerome Van Meulegem is a diving tackle blitzer, and Ryan Verscheur is also a diving tackle blitzer. That's not bad as a setup. Elijah Johnston has leader. Morgan Parcells has sure hands. Sophiel Last Dance, I believe we forgot to rename, but he has pro. Platon Castroneves has leap. Mickey Golden has diving catch. Libor Buffel is an actual Rangers player who is worse than most of these academy players. And Cash McMahon is a rookie. It's not a terrible team. Jerome Van Meulegem, as Serge says in chat, he was a random agi and he got diving tackle.
But diving tackle, good skill for a blood step piece. No dodge, but still good. And diving tackle is working in the ZFL as we are watching game after game.
No inducements for either side. There was only 5 TV between them, despite the Rangers bringing in a whole new team.
Which speaks very poorly of the team of the Mavericks. That we will see.
So can what is effectively the Rangers Academy pull off a result? Or is this a really, really solid opportunity for the Miszville Mavericks to get what would be just their second win of the season?
Well, you
and
can't
help climb out of the relegation
discard.
zone?
You can't just simply discard the Rangers, even if they play with the Academy, right? Time out again! Why? I mean, we have Blood Bowl magazine news and stuff, but still, come on. Right away, block.
Double skull.
And that skull. Oh, welcome to the real league. You Academy prospect. The Rangers down to only 4 rerolls now, because they seem to have 5.
That's a sub. Highland Enoch, thank you very much for the prime sub. Hope you're enjoying the show. That is a pass from Morgan Parcells to Logan Lothran, who is taking control of the ball and is looking to get this done very quickly by the way this drive is going. It's turn 2, but the Rangers not messing about. I think Hardwick's game plan here is to try and get tackle on Lothran ahead of that Celtics game next week.
Yeah, that could be very helpful for him. And touchdown will get
him
3 SPB closer. Oh, it's a foul. Ballsy. Very Rangers style.
And that was one of the experienced players, Libor Buffel, on Hank the Tank, not getting it done.
Yeah. He's an experienced Ranger player, as we can see from his list of injuries.
Double power from George Flash. Great player, George Flash.
Are we going to foul there? Or are we going just to put a wall of people in
Well, that's
front of them?
sidestep on Ren Redrum, who was the replacement for Mox Montague, of course, who is now Mox Montague these days. Onion's coming in to help out as well. And there might be a foul on Ryan Verscheur. 2 assist foul. Full run-up from Filbert Hughes. And that's an armor break. And Verscheur is okay.
Ooh, Hughes is out.
Referee calls it. Hughes is gone.
Well, that's a sweet start for the Rangers.
So Castro Neves moving forward. And it's not the most difficult screen to clear, you would have thought, this, for the Rangers, if they do want to score quickly. Blitz from Logan Lothran himself. Gets the knockdown on Finn Farquhar. Keen to get that SPP. Gets the stun. Makes the dodge. Logan Lothran scores for the Rangers. Quick start from Damien Hardwick's team. But that gives the Mavericks plenty of time.
Well, they could play the classic 2-1 grind without stalling because it's ZFL. Although it sometimes happens. Who knows? The Mavericks with a deep bench.
I was going to say there's no rule that says you can't stall, but the crowd might boo if you stall.
That's the boo rule, as we call it, right?
Yeah, so the crowd might boo. And if you stall too much, then things like Bloodlines Magazine can punish you for that. If we feel it's an egregious stall or anything like that. We don't like teams that are up 10-4 stalling near the end zone. Give us a game. It's all about the show. Because the point is, this is only a semi-competitive league. It's not like a league like Rebel or something where the result matters and blah, blah, blah. That is a trapdoor.
Yeah, we could foresee that.
Double skull.
Double skull to start the turn. Exactly like the Rangers. Very fair.
Red Rum gets the break. Second time. After that double skull. And Jeff Oberovold finds the POW on Platon Castroneves. Is that the blitz is going to come in on Sophiel from Pon Dodley.
Farquaad is supporting this. No break. Oh, this armor from the Rangers holding really well. That's not what I was used to.
Onion's not getting the knockdown on the 3 dice either. And neither does Hank the Tank. George Fleisch can have a go.
It's all going to be on Fleisch. The consummate professional. Look at him.
Yeah, you need a job doing you sent for George Fleisch.
Wow. That armor. That's not been bought in the Empire Emporium.
Johan Franz rolls a 1. Johan Franz rolls a 5. Remember, Johan Franz's sponsor means he gets paid every time he rolls a 1 or a 6.
You could have made it a 1 into a 6 for more classics. Seems that we are going for Fleisch. And Fleisch is going down.
Logan Lothran knows a good player when he sees one, and it's a KO.
Oh dear, that's a big removal for the Rangers. Look at this.
Fleisch is gone. And where
that's going to make this drive much more difficult now.
Yeah, when the Mavericks couldn't get a removal from all those blocks, Lothran steps up straight away and gets it done. Though Buffel did his best. Bonehead from Onions to start the turn. Instead, there's going to be a blitz with Wrestle. Hank the Tank finds the POW on Ryan Verschure, who has not been popular. The Mavericks players today. We're pushing forward this side, but that is the trapdoor side. Remember, if you get pushed into that trapdoor, it counts as a surf. Johan Franz fears not. We're not going too far forward with the cage. Just taking that bit of space that we've been offered on that flank. And Hubert Dankwith coming in to add a little bit more protection as well. Turn 5.
The Mavericks choosing to go through this flank, making the trapdoor kind of a key factor, potential key factor in there. It's very interesting. And here we have Logan Lothran trying to fish for his 2 extra SPPs. And we have diving tackle on the ball. We've seen this before.
Yeah, it's a diving tackle sidestep. It's very Celtics-like in the approach from Hardwick here. Here comes a foul. That's not very Celtics-like.
Oh, it's a send-off.
Elijah Johnson, the leader.
Not having it. Oh, the leader. Well,
the
that's
leader is sent off.
What happened with the fan base of the Rangers?
Apparently I insulted them all. Oh, that's a block from Johan Franz.
Oh dear. Okay, that's going to be a knockdown. That's going to rob the Rangers from one turn of progress. Not a break, and that was the blitz. Ooh, that's very spicy now.
Dodge from Dankwith, 1 in 9.
Oh, 1 in 9.
What a horrible turn for the Mavericks.
Horrible turn for the Mavericks. They did not move anywhere. They 1 in 9 the block. They just got a knockdown, no break, and failed the 1 in 9. And then they'll have a friendship player to capitalize from here.
Gonna have more dive and tackle sidestep moving onto the cage. Lothram with the knockdown on Farquad. Armor break. Gets the KO. Can't find that casualty he's after, but gets the KO. Double skull from Mickey Golden. Quad skull from Mickey Golden. Skull.
Well, this could be the opening that the Rangers may be needing. That's a lot of...
Yeah, that's a huge mistake from Mickey Golden.
We just need Onions moving. And he decides to move.
Jeff Oberuvald. Push skull only on Anders Iversen. It's not great.
The Rangers Academy are holding their ground very, very well.
Hank the Tank's on the way through. We can see where the cage is going to go. Can we get someone at that front corner? Going to be a block from Ren Redrum. It's another push skull. And Hubert Dankwith, I think he's going to need a couple of rushes here to cover this off. Dankwith gets it done. Yes, it was 2 rushes.
Well, we could see the Mavericks scoring next turn due to excessive elven pressure. But there's going to be some dice rolled.
Going after Hank the Tank. Uses a reroll. Gets the POW. Still can't find that SPP that he's after. Pondodley is going down to the hit from Sofiel. There's going to be a foul, dodge foul from Platon Castroneves. 2 assist foul on Pondodley. And that is a KO.
Another KO.
And the referee's more than happy with this. And dive and tackle sidestep. This is quite a lot of pressure on the ball. Not easy to see how the Mavericks are going to solve this. Might have to be a 1 dice from the wrestle, maybe, against Logan Lothran.
1 day from Franz himself, maybe.
Franz is going to roll it both down.
Oh, it's both
down.
Oh,
it's a skull.
Oh, it's a skull. Franz messed it up. Well, the scatter was not terrible. Is there any Ranger player in scoring range?
Absolute disaster for the Mavericks. The Rangers can't score, but the question is, can the Miszville Mavericks? POW on Dankwith. And an armor break.
Remaining scoring threat. Oh, and the break. And the kill.
Wow.
Disaster for the Mavericks.
The Mavericks are getting beaten up. And there's going to be a foul on Franz here. Oberuvald goes down. I think there's only Hank the Tank who can score here. Here comes a foul from Sofiel on Johan Franz. Armor break. Franz is KO'd as well.
Another KO.
Wow.
And wow, what a battering. What an absolute battering from the Rangers to the Mavericks.
Can the Rangers play with the academy team every week? There's an armor break. Mickey Golden goes down. There's a POW from Onions. We're going to scatter the ball. Onions gets the break. Oh, and it's caught by Cash McManam. There might still be a chance. That's a 1 in 9. It needs to scatter forwards if Hank the Tank's going to have any chance. It's a KO on Cash McManam. It's go, no! Oh, magnet hands to the wrong player.
Not like that.
Oh, Beruvold makes the catch. And there will be no score. Half time.
To the Rangers, half time.
Oh, I mean, the Mavericks are in trouble.
I mean, the Rangers are alive.
At the moment, with this result, they would get out of the relegation zone because the Bozos got beat worse.
The Rangers only having one guy out because of a send-off.
George Fleisch out. Finn Farquhar out. Phil McHugh sent off. It's still 11 players, but Harvey Red Radish has to come onto the field. Kick from the Rangers, who are suddenly well in control of this game, although the Mavericks will still get the ball. Very deep kick. Dodley with the knockdown.
For the Rangers too.
5 rerolls. Yeah, so that leader doesn't even matter. Losing leader on the foul.
And that armor is holding really well. Oh, Onions also failing.
Maybe the sponsorship with Recuperate's been the problem for the Rangers, because this armor is superb.
What a catastrophic game for the Rangers so far. For the Mavericks so far.
Ash McMahon goes down. That's a break. Not an injury, it's a KO. Okay. So 1 removal for Miszville. Going to be a foul, I think.
Foul?
4 assist foul from Red Radish. That sounds like an injury. It looks like an injury. First of the game, you bring the halfling on. You get the job done. Castro Neves is gone. The referee is going to send off Harvey Red Radish.
All right, you trade your halfling for a lineman. You think it's worth it?
It would be if you weren't also struggling for players yourself. Logan Lothram with the hit on Gilbert Wise. He's not finding that casualty, is he? He's blitzed every turn.
He's going to keep trying. Oh, not having Fleisch is so bad.
Oh, Mickey Golden fails something else. I don't see a career in the game for Mickey Golden at the moment.
No, not for now.
Okay, there's going to be a handoff from Johan Franz. No, he's just moving forwards with possession. Onions back in the game. And the most advanced Mavericks player so far is the Ogre. Ren Redrum with the blitz on Anders Iversen. And a bit of help for Onions while we're at it. There's scoring range now for Hubert Dankworth. So what are the Rangers going to do? Are they going to try and get in the way of this? Or are they going to think, if you give us the ball back, we're more than happy to try and win this game ourselves? That's useful play from Ren Redrum staying on his feet, because that makes the screen harder here for the Rangers. Lothran goes again against the sidestep. And again, there's the reroll. Again, Ren Redrum stays on his feet. Excellent play from the blitzer. He's done his team a massive favour there, because the Rangers can't really complete this screen now. Armour break stun with the hit on Gilbert Wise. But it shouldn't be difficult if the Mavericks want to score to make a gap in the field.
Well, a handoff would be involved in here, which is not really ideal.
Double skull from Dodley.
That was very bad omen. A very bad omen.
And Hank the Tank moving in to protect. It looks for all the world like we're going to make a handoff here. We are making a handoff here. Dankworth dropped it. Oh no, he's dropped it!
Oh, it's another 1 in 9!
Oh
bad
my goodness me.
Everywhere for the Rangers.
Ball on the floor. Mavericks have made such a mess of this game. They cannot find the dice. Dankworth drops a straightforward catch.
Only goes down, Redrum is down and stand. There is no clear way for the Rangers to recover this. Maybe yes. If the ball is scattered and it's friendly for them, it's just a push.
Most of the
Little
scatters
love
are
run.
friendly for the Mavericks, right? There'd only be one that would be... That one would be the one that would be friendly for the Rangers. What is going on? The Rangers have the ball. Failed rush. Oh, no, dead! Logan Lothran! Apo called for. Apo saves him.
Woo! What a drama moment. And
Goodness
it's a 1
me.
and 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Let's run that back. We've just been raided by Star Ferret. Thank you very much. Let's just take a whole look at this sequence again. It's going to be the only Rangers player who's legitimately a Rangers player, Logan Lothran. Finds a scatter. There's only one good scatter here, and it's this one. It lands exactly there. Lothran goes in, picks it up, gets out of this mess, and then takes a rush and kills himself. Oh my goodness me.
Was it a snake rush? I think it was a snake rush.
Did he snake it?
I mean,
He did.
it was with the ball. Yes, he did.
He did. And then the magnet hands was another one. That fails. It's still next to dive and tackle sidestep of Jerome Van Mulligan. Starfarer, thank you for that raid, by the way. Welcome along to the ZFL show. This is Elite Division action between the Rangers and the relegation-threatened Miszville Mavericks, who find an armor break and a stun on Anders Everson. It's going to be Hank the Tank, who's on blitz and duty. Finds the POW, does Hank the Tank. We're going to try and scatter this.
Oh, it's a break also.
Okay, goes further forwards. Franz and Dankwitz should be able to get there. Dankwitz going to cover it. It's going to be Johan Franz to make the pickup. He's got sure hands. Fails the first one. Fails the second one.
Fails the second one. Oh, okay, but this ball is kind of screened because of these two stands.
Why can't the Mavericks do anything? Knockdown.
Because Mavericks, break.
And a KO Apo.
Apo. Yeah, the Mavericks are all committed to this. But this should not be difficult for the Rangers to recover.
Dodge through from Ryan Verschure. He's going to take down Johan Franz. Franz is down. Verschure dodges out. Verschure goes back in to pick this up. He's got it.
Oh my goodness.
This is changing every turn.
Every bloody turn.
Hank the Tank. I mean, the Rangers are going to try and put this in the crowd, surely.
Are we going to try and scatter the ball?
Hank the Tank gets it. Hank the Tank with the catch and scores! The lineman, Hank the Tank. What a play! Magnet Hank strikes. Out of nowhere, it's game on. Mavericks going aggressive here.
Of time for the Rangers to score their own touchdown.
Okay, Mavericks going a bit less aggressive than they initially were. Mavericks going more aggressive.
This is all very aggressive.
Mavericks going less aggressive. Mavericks going more aggressive. Mavericks going less aggressive. George Fleisch is back. Mavericks are not sure what to do. Mavericks now stepping back from the line. Mavericks are not sure what to do.
Oh dear.
That is one of the longest setups I've seen. Every player moved multiple times.
Oh, he's triple guard in the line with a stand firm.
Well, there's relegation on the line here. Can the Mavericks steal this and try and win the game? Oh, the trapdoor's back. Treacherous trapdoor's back again. Logan Lothran with the blitz. On Jean Blag. That's not really good enough to allow anything to happen. So the Rangers will have to hang fire for now. Morgan Parcells has the ball. And Mickey Golden, who doesn't have to roll any dice this time, can run over there. There goes Libor Buffel. He's going to go on base. Hubert Dankwith. Hardwick definitely wants him dead. Onions. Double base from the Ogre. Going to be a blitz from Ren Redrum. We're going to try and put sidestep on the ball. 1 in 9's good enough to take down Maxons Mertens. So sidestep on the ball. Mavericks committing hard to this, but you're against Elven Union. Don't overcommit.
Overcommitting bad. That's another 2 die. I'm producing a knockdown on Buffel. Buffel is fine though.
John Black stepping infield. George Fleisch going all the way back here to be a safety.
He's a safety you can trust.
Oh, there's a gap in the screen there, though, if they can get the knockdown. Yes! Oberivald goes down, and look, there's a gap through. That could be really, really bad news for the Miszville Mavericks. Because the Rangers are going to flood players through here. They're all moving before the ball makes this dodge. Lothran is going to be the one. That looks like they're going to hand it off to Logan Lothran. But there needs to be a dodge. Ryan Verschure gets his part done first. And there is the dodge. And a pass from Morgan Parcells. Gets it done. No problem. These academy players have been amazing. So now all of the Rangers are on the right side from their perspective. The Mavericks are all wrong side defensively. And it's turn 15. So the humans need to leave a score and threat forward if they possibly can.
Or they may decide to go full defense.
George Fleisch commits. Mickey Golden goes down. Franz also in to base the ball carrier. Redrum comes backwards. I thought he might have been the scoring threat. Forward goes Pon Dodley instead. Pon Dodley is going to be the scoring threat. One die pow.
Oh, one day pow.
Again, the Rangers' armor holds up. Decent pressure, but there is a gap. There's a gap here. So there's a 2+2+ for Logan Lothran. If he wants it, there's no dive and tackle on it or anything like that. But it's who can go with Lothran is the question. Lothran goes that way. And he's through the screen and heading for the end zone. Oh, and it's a snake dodge!
Oh, snake!
Morgan Parcells! Can the Mavericks save this? They can serve the ball with Fleisch. And there's the pow on the sidestepper. Jean Black gets it done. Dankwith makes the dodge.
It's a dodge, oh my goodness.
George Fleisch is going to go for the surf here. He's the man you want. He finds the pow. No, he takes the pow. Does Fleisch? Oh, it's Magnet Hands to Fleisch.
The one and only Fleisch.
Oh, he's too good.
We need it.
And the Mavericks can't win the game. What a disaster. Oh, it was there for George Fleisch. He's too good a player. He doesn't fail anything.
Yeah,
one time we wanted him to. Oh, look at this
there's
dodge.
going to be a foul.
Oh, Berivald's going to foul Lothran, and that's going to be enough for the stun. I don't know then if there's anyone else who can score for the Rangers. Armor break here, and a KO on Mertens. And a nice one-die knockdown here on Van Meurlegem. And an armor break as well. And another KO. Well, all the KOs arriving in the nick of time for the Mavericks.
A little too late.
Well, what a finish to a really astonishing game. Cash McManam's going to go for a surf on Jeff Uberivald. He's going to get it as well.
There is no Alpo in play. This could be painful for the Mavericks.
Uberivald is okay.
Not.
You can see George Fleisch there with the ball in the background.
Wow.
And the Tor Lithanel Rangers pick up their 5th draw in 7 games.
The draw Lithanel Rangers.
Oh, man. Pick the bones out of that.
MVP well deserved for Pond Dudley, who was acting as scoring threat. Never to get the ball from his teammate George Fleiss. However, I think that a 1-1 is not a bad game. It's not a bad result for the Mavericks considering how things were going for them.
Well, either side, the Mavericks just rolled so many match-critical 1-in-9s. It was astonishing. So many. And the Rangers just getting all the dice they needed until Logan Lothran killed himself. And also they couldn't get any dice on Logan Lothran, basically. Which is the one place they wanted it. Or Mickey Golden, who seemed to absorb all of the skulls and the ones. Really astonishing game. And the Rangers avoid, importantly for them, the value 12 fail demand. But yeah, as T-Self says, and T-Self would notice this, Logan Lothran fails to pick up tackle before that crucial Tor Lithanel derby in the next round.
You will need to get roll house straight away. Easy job. Oh dear. 1-1 draw from the Tor Lithanel Rangers Academy against the Mavericks. The Mavericks are in really poor form this season. Even seasons are not Victor Rage's thing.
It really isn't, is it? It's it's really been a struggle for them. I don't know why this season, but it is just not working out for Miszville in the way it was in last season, 24-93, when they were so close to winning the championship.
Let me tell you something. There was one big change in team between last season and this season.
I know what you're going to say.
And that was the departure of Jack Oberblatt.
Jack Oberwald left the team and it has all gone wrong. And look at the form Vince or Defiant are in all of a sudden. Mox Montague didn't deliver. Mox Montague leaves the Mavericks and goes to Sartosa Deckhands. Because he died, not because they bought him.
He's Mox Montague now.
And he's on fire.
He's on fire, dude, yes.
If the Quetzalcoatl's are cursed, maybe there's a curse for the Miszville Mavericks killer.
Maybe the killers escape a team, and I mean, they have a good season in one team, a bad season in the next, a good season in the next, and so on and so forth.
Brainlord's right. He betrayed the team by dying. Did Mox Montague. It was a real betrayal. All right, let's take a look then at the Elite Division League table. After round 7, we have 4 games to go in this season, and it looks a little bit like this. It makes very, very good reading for the Tor Lithanel Celtics. They are 5 points clear at the top of the standings. They have the best touchdown difference. Their touchdown difference is better than everyone else by 8. So at the moment, they are effectively 6 points clear at the top of the Elite Division with just 4 games to play. But of course, next round, they face the crucial Tor Lithanel derby against... yeah, my bad. There's some incorrect maths there. Okay, the Rangers should be on 8 points.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It doesn't matter. The Rangers, the Squeaks, and the Desperados are missing some points. But they are in mid-table. Nothing is changing there. Actually.
Oh, the position's right. The numbers are wrong on the thing. That's what it is. Yeah, so the Desperados have climbed up into the top half of the table. They're on 9 points. Not 7, as it says there. Then the Rangers are in 7th on 8 points. And... yeah, so clearly I've just forgotten to update the final column. Everything else is right. The final column is wrong. So the Mavericks are... This is weird. The Mavericks are on 6. The Deckhands should be on 6. The Bozos are on 5. What a disaster this has been. The Royals are on 3.
Can we blame the interns?
Yeah.
As Mongoose and
This is probably Warren's fault, I think. Sorry, everyone. But we can do the maths ourselves. The standings are in the right order. It is the numbers in the points column. Everything else is right as well. It's the numbers in the points column that aren't quite right. Celtics at the top. Quicks and Enchanters second and third. Defiant making a run for second place all of a sudden. Boozers and Desperados. Well, the Boozers just went from a match against Defiant, where it was kind of the fight for fourth place, and now the Boozers face the Desperados next week in what is now the fight for fifth place.
It's not the Boozers. It's what remains of the Boozers. Remember.
Indeed. The Rangers will probably just continue to draw every game ever since.
Oh, if they can draw next game, I could call that an achievement for them.
Well, the Quicks and the Enchanters certainly will be hoping the Rangers can get at least a draw out of that game against the Celtics. It is a huge match for everyone, really. The Celtics win that one. They're looking fairly unstoppable. Red Squigs 8th, Mavericks up to 9th on touchdown difference, which gives them a slight breather, but the Deckhands are on 6, the Bozos are on 5, the Royals are on 3. It's still very, very close at the bottom of the table.